The great kingdom of Benin, the land of Igodo, the Benin Empire. Well, today I'm going to be showing the short history of the rise and fall of the Benin Empire and how large it were back then. And fun fact, back in the day, the Benin Empire held the world record of the largest man-made land structure in terms of fence and everything back in the day, even larger than the walls of China. So we're talking really massive things right here, guys. So if this is your first time joining us in the platform, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below for more videos like this. But stay tuned and watch the history of the Edo people.
Imagine a city of walls, ancient and imposing, walls so vast they dwarf any other, standing as silent sentinels of history. Stretching for miles, a labyrinth of earth and magic, winding through the heart of the city. This was Benin City, heart of a powerful empire, a beacon of culture and strength. A place of kings and queens, warriors and craftsmen, each contributing to its grandeur. The sun glinted off the bronze plaques, stories etched in metal, capturing the essence of their legacy. Tales of victories of gods and ancestors immortalized in bronze. Ivory, white as bone, adorned every palace, a symbol of purity and power, a symbol of wealth, a testament to the kingdom's reach. For centuries, Benin thrived, its influence spreading far and wide. Its people, the Edo, masters of bronze and brass, their skills unmatched. Their sculptures, coveted treasures in lands beyond the sea, admired for their beauty and craftsmanship. Benin, a beacon of civilization, radiating its light across the African continent, a center of trade and culture. The air vibrated with the rhythm of life, a constant hum of activity. The marketplace, a symphony of sights and smells, where goods and stories were exchanged. Traders from distant lands bartered for pepper, ivory and palm oil, bringing diversity and wealth. Benin, the center of the world, pulsating with energy, a testament to human ingenuity and spirit. The Oba of Benin, a god-king, his power absolute, his word law. From the Niger Delta to the Yoruba lands, his influence resonated. He commanded a mighty army, fearless warriors, adorned in coral and leopard skin. Their spears, tipped with iron, tasted the blood of many enemies. They ensured the safety of Benin's trade routes, securing its prosperity. The kingdom's wealth was not just material. Benin was a tapestry of art, music and dance. Storytellers wove tales of ancient heroes. Their voices, rich and resonant, captivated young and old. Benin was a place of knowledge. Its priests, keepers of history, consulted the spirits of their ancestors. Their wisdom, passed down through generations, guided the kingdom's destiny. From the west, across the great ocean, a new power stirred. White men, pale as ghosts, arrived on the shores of Africa. They came bearing gifts, trinkets to appease the natives, but their smiles were deceptive, their true intentions hidden like vipers in the grass. They craved Africa's riches, her ivory, her gold, her people. Word reached Benin of these strange men, tales of their ruthlessness, their insatiable greed. The Oba listened, his brow creased with worry. He knew the white man's hunger could consume entire civilizations. The British, for that is who they were, had already sunk their claws into other parts of Africa. They came as traders, then as conquerors, their promises empty as a serpent's skin. Palm oil, the new gold. The British craved it, needed it to fuel their growing industries. They saw Benin, rich in this precious commodity, as ripe for exploitation. They sent their emissaries, men with forked tongues. They spoke of treaties, of protection for the kingdom, but the Oba saw through their lies. He knew the price of their friendship. The British, impatient and arrogant, demanded access to Benin's interior. They sought to control the trade routes, to dictate the terms of engagement. They wanted to bleed the kingdom dry. The Oba, proud and defiant, refused their demands. Benin would not be another pawn in the white man's game. This refusal, a spark that ignited the inferno to come. Section 5. The Shadow of the Union Jack. The British, enraged by the Oba's defiance, prepared for war with a fierce determination. They assembled an expeditionary force, armed with rifles and cannons, ready to crush any resistance. Their hearts, cold with imperial ambition, showed no mercy. In 1897, the British marched toward Benin City, their objective clear: Their path, marked by the blood of those who resisted, was a grim testament to their resolve. Villages razed, men, women, and children slaughtered without hesitation. The air, thick with tension and fear, was palpable. The drums of war echoed through the jungle, a haunting sound. The Edo warriors, armed with swords and shields, prepared to defend their homeland with all their might. They fought with the ferocity of lions, but the British guns mowed them down mercilessly. The invaders advanced relentlessly, their superior firepower a terrifying spectacle of destruction. The sound of gunfire shattered the serenity of the forest, a stark contrast to its usual calm. The smell of gunpowder and blood filled the air, a grim reminder of the battle's brutality. Section 6. Fire and Fury. The British met with fierce resistance, unleashed their full fury upon Benin city. Cannons roared, their shells crashing into the ancient walls. Buildings crumbled, consumed by flames. The Edo warriors fought bravely, but they were outnumbered and outgunned. The streets ran red with the blood of the fallen, the air thick with smoke and the stench of death. The British, their bloodlust aroused, stormed the royal palace. They showed no mercy, no respect for the sanctity of the Oba's home. They looted and pillaged, their greed insatiable. The palace, once a symbol of Benin's greatness, now lay in ruins, its treasures stolen, its beauty defiled. The heart of the kingdom ripped out and desecrated. Section 7. The Rape of a Kingdom. The British, like vultures descending upon a carcass, looted Benin city of its treasures. The bronze plaques ripped from the palace walls, the ivory tusks carried away by the ton. Ancient artifacts, priceless works of art, were treated like mere trinkets. They were shipped to Europe, where they would be displayed as trophies of conquest. The British Museum, that repository of stolen history, became the final resting place for many of Benin's treasures. They remain there to this day, a testament to the brutality of colonialism. The looting of Benin was not just a theft of material wealth, it was a theft of history, of identity, of a people's soul. Section 8. Scattered treasures, broken hearts. The Oba, captured and humiliated, was forced to watch as his kingdom burned. His heart ached for his people, for the destruction he was powerless to stop. He was exiled to a distant land, his spirit broken. The once mighty ruler of Benin, now a prisoner of the British Empire. His kingdom left in ruins, its people scattered and demoralized. The bronze plaques, scattered across museums and private collections, became symbols of Benin's tragedy, each piece a fragment of a shattered past. The ivory, once a symbol of Benin's wealth, now represented the greed and brutality of the colonizers. Its whiteness, no longer a sign of purity, but a reminder of the darkness that had descended upon the kingdom. Section 9. A King in Chains. The Oba, stripped of his power and his dignity, died in exile. His dreams of returning to his homeland shattered like the walls of his palace. His people, their spirits crushed, were forced to labor for their new masters. The British, their hands stained with blood and stolen gold, imposed their rule upon Benin. The kingdom, once a beacon of civilization, was plunged into darkness. Its people, their traditions suppressed, their culture denigrated. The flame of Benin, once so bright, now flickered faintly in the hearts of its people. Generations would pass before Benin would begin to heal from the wounds inflicted by the British. The scars of colonialism, deep and enduring, would forever mark the kingdom's soul. Section 10. The Legacy of the Fallen. The story of Benin is not just a tale of tragedy, it is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. The Edo people, though wounded, never gave up hope. They clung to their traditions, passing them down through generations. They kept the memory of their ancestors alive, their stories whispered in hushed tones. Today Benin is rising from the ashes. Its people, proud of their heritage, are reclaiming their past. They demand the return of their stolen treasures, their voices growing louder with each passing year. The bronze plaques, those silent witnesses to history, are slowly finding their way home. Each piece returned, a victory against the forces of colonialism. Section 11. Echoes in the jungle. The jungle has reclaimed much of what was lost, swallowing the remnants of a once great civilization. Vines snake through the ruins of Benin City, a reminder of nature's enduring power and relentless march forward. But the spirits of the ancestors still linger, their presence felt in every whisper of the wind. Their voices, carried on the wind, whisper tales of a glorious past, of triumphs and tragedies long forgotten. They remind us that even the mightiest empires can fall, and that the spirit of a people can never be truly conquered, no matter the passage of time. The story of Benin is a cautionary tale, a lesson etched in the annals of history, a reminder that the pursuit of power and greed can have devastating consequences, leading to the downfall of even the greatest empires. It is also a story of hope, of a people's enduring spirit and their determination to reclaim their rightful place in the world, despite the odds. Listen closely, and you can still hear the echoes of Benin's past resonating through the ages. The beat of the drums, the clang of swords, the laughter of children all tell a story of resilience. They are a reminder that even in the darkest of times, the human spirit can endure, finding light and hope in the most unexpected places.
Well guys, that was the story and the history of the great Benin Kingdom of Nigeria. Actually, I am from Edo State. Although I'm Isan, but I'm from Edo State. You get me? So this is basically our culture. This is basically our people. This is African heritage. These are most of the things that are supposed to be taught in schools, to let our children know their heritage, to let them know that being an African is it's really a thing of joy. It's a thing to be proud of. Africans are not just layoffs. They're not just people that just, you get me. These are giants. These are kings. These are queens. As long as you're an African, you're a king, you're a queen, and it is what it is. So that's it, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below for more videos like this. And also, if you have any other stories or history you want us to throw more light on, please let us know in the comment section down below. Until next time, we out.